guys, welcome to the front row. We are here again at Islands of Adventure. It's been a while since we came here, but if you look behind me, it's a little bit of a Velocicoaster update. It looks like the tallest point of the ride has been added. So we're gonna check out some Velocicoaster today, maybe check out the crowd levels. Let's go get some Velocicoaster updates. This is exciting. It is starting to really look close to done, guys. This is crazy. You who want to eat at the Comic Strip Cafe, I guess this is the first time I've noticed it. I really haven't noticed, but they have plants blocking off the front entrance. They are closed. So anybody wanting a Dagwood here from Comic Strip, probably gonna have to go someplace else. Here we are out back by Velocicoaster. Lots of really cool stuff going on, but one in particular thing. Last time we were here, I know a lot of other people have shown it and seen it, but I haven't seen it yet. Exactly how big that top hat is. I don't know if you can see it, but right there they got a little Jurassic Park flag waving up at the top there. Very exciting that they've actually connected most all of that, it looks like, up through the top hat. Also looks like that top hat, you are going to be launching from inside of a building out onto the top hat. But as you can see, they are working on the inside of that show building. Crazy stuff going on. Again, that shot in particular is so cool. But we managed to snag ourselves a Hagrid ride today. We did get another virtual queue, so we're gonna head on over there, and if there's anything over at Hogsmeade, maybe over behind Hogshead, give you a good look at that over there too. Man, this is coming along quick. Very quick. But if you look, all of those nuts and bolts still need to be locked down in place well before you start seeing trains come by. But I'll be watching out for that, seeing those when those get tightened down. But man, are they coming along. We got our Hagrid thing, I gotta go check it. Over at the U-Rest area here in Seuss Landing. Almost forgot where I was. Real warm today, not as warm as it was last time though. Last time we were here it was like almost 100 degrees. Now it's 88, 89, it's pretty warm. Get a little breather before we go over to Hagrid. And then we're gonna go over to Universal Studios. If I can give anybody any tips, if you are gonna come here and you're worried about exposure to something from somebody, Islands of Adventure probably isn't the best bet for you. It's kind of squished in tight, the pathways are real tight. There's a lot of people that come here, obviously, because this is the more don't want to say the better park because I prefer Studios over Islands, but it is definitely the more GP friendly park. The general public tend to like this park a lot. So if you are going to come and you're worried about it, I would totally recommend, I cannot recommend Universal Studios Florida any higher. Like, go. But I may hold off on Islands of Adventure if you're a little skittish, because it's pretty tight over here. It's not crazy tight, but it is difficult to separate yourself sometimes from people. And it's always difficult when you come out in public and nobody follows the rules anyway. But that would be today's recommendation if you were worried about getting sick or ill or have social distance issues. Go to Universal Studios. Don't come to Islands of Adventure. It's too tight of a park. It's too, I don't want to say small, because it's a pretty big park. The pathways themselves are just a little bit too narrow, whereas at the studios, they're significantly wider and you have more space. But I think we're going to head over to Hagrid. Man, my brain's on slow-mo today. Go do Hagrid and then go over to the other park. So let's go do that. They also have those planters up in front of Circus McGurkus, so it looks like some of the internal dining has been closed and or manipulated. And Grinchy out behind Mythos now, see if we can't get a different angle on Velocicoaster here. And man, I cannot get over how much work was done while they were closed. And even since the last time I was here about a week and a half ago, this is crazy. Now we're gonna head over to Universal. Who's hot? Go do a couple of our favorite things for the afternoon thunderstorms move in, and I promise you they are coming, and they are coming with a fury. So let's go over to the other side, see what there is to do there. We only rode one ride on this side. Just did Hagrid, but really that's all I ever need to do, just one or two rides when I come. I just like enjoy hanging out here, being here, the sights, the sounds, the smells, all that stuff. Let's go over to the other side, go over to Studios Park and see what they're doing over there today. Haven't been over there yet. So our lovely Griffin here out front of Lost Continent was covered up for a while. Just got a new coat of paint. Nifty, nifty. Old guy's looking better than ever. The other side, over to the smoking section over by Louis. We just battled a little bit of rainstorm. Can you tell my pants are a little bit wet? I guess they've dried, quick drying. And come over here, we're gonna do a couple of our favorite things. Do the Mummy, Men in Black, maybe E.T. But I can tell you just by being in here, man, I feel so much safer on this side than I do at Islands of Adventure. There's so much more room here. So much more space for people to actually like socially distance with their groups. I feel significantly safer at Universal Studios as opposed to Islands of Adventure. But Islands of Adventure arguably has the better rides, so it's a toss-up. I prefer this side, specifically because they have more room, because I am obsessive compulsive, because I have strong agoraphobic tendencies. I tend to like the space. But we're gonna wander around, see what there is to do, have a good time here, and if there's anything worth showing you guys, I will definitely bring you along, you know what I'm saying? Let's go have some fun, guys. Take a little walk over to Transformers. We're gonna save the world together. Come on, guys. Love myself some Transformers. Let's go have some fun. Just got off Transformers fun, as always. As always. You know, they haven't been doing the nighttime shows here, obviously, because they've been closing at 6. Tonight it's 7 because it's a Saturday. But they still have all this stuff like out, and it's just odd seeing it. Yeah, it's not like one of my earlier videos that I'll post, you know, I'll put the card up there like that, or maybe it'll be over here, I don't know. But where it was drained, but you can still definitely see anything. If there's anybody that either works for studios or knows anybody, when do you think they're gonna get this nighttime show back on? When are they gonna stay open past, you know, 6 or 7 o'clock? Who knows? But if you take a peek right back there, right there, that's where we'll be heading next, going over to Gringotts. So come along with us and enjoy this. Actually, now that the rain has happened and the sun has come out, actually a beautiful day here at Universal Studios, not too hot. Here's the test, guys, going into Hogsmeade. Cross your fingers it's not too busy in here. Oh, Diagon Alley, you're right. Off-camera child knows this so much better than I do. Man, I'm telling you, the heat is messing with my brain today. Let's take a peek and see what the crowd levels are like. Significantly less crowded than it usually is, but it is still without a doubt the most crowded spot at Universal Studios. But still, not too bad. One of my personal favorite little window decorations here, the great Gilderoy Lockhart. But yeah, crowd levels aren't too bad. Oh, that's where we're going, right there, ladies and gentlemen. I have to make a deposit at the bank. The old Florida thunderstorm that's not really a thunderstorm, rainstorm that's not really going to last too long. Expect this every single time you come to the park here in Florida. This will be a regular occurrence. Almost every day. But it only rains for about 20-30 minutes. This will be the second time that it's rained today. So that's why we are heading out. Well, we are heading back home to get out of this garbage. Well, all right, guys, we are headed out. It's a little rainy, a little bit, but we are heading out. I got water on my shoes. I got the squishy steps. But we're gonna head home. We'll be back Monday. Try to show you a crowd comparison between, since reopening, what a Saturday looks like as compared to what a Monday looks like. But until then, stay safe, be excellent to each other, and remember, the wait is always worth it for the front row.